From elevated bridge culminations to colossal new airports, skyscrapers, and subway systems worldwide, the year 2025 anticipates thrilling global mega-projects. Currently, 2 projects are ongoing. It competes to build the world's tallest skyscraper in Canada, while India is developing the largest hybrid renewable energy park ever seen. Today, we will count down the 25 largest and most impressive mega projects that will be completed in 2025, and you can't even imagine what we will show you in the end. So don't miss it. We start with the Hoppe Morgan Chase building, a new $3 billion structure that will open in New York, located at 270 Park Avenue. This building will be the new headquarters of Hoppe Morgan Chase. With a height of 423 m, it is already the 6th tallest building in the city, since construction reached its highest point in February 2024. And although 6th place doesn't sound all that impressive, we're talking about New York, where the standards for skyscrapers are extremely high. The rest of the project works focus mainly on the finishes, including the facade of the skyscraper. Meanwhile, in the Middle East, a crucial infrastructure project in Neom in southern Saudi Arabia is about to begin its first operations in early 2025. Worth $2 billion, the Neom port will be the main logistics and shipping hub for the futuristic megacity. Strategically located along the Red Sea coast, it will provide access to essential sea routes connecting to Europe and Africa. It is important to note that only the port will open in 2025, not the full option project. India is about to start operations on what will be the world's largest hybrid renewable energy park, with a capacity of up to 30 gigawatts of solar and wind energy. The Kabna Solar Park, located in Gujarat, near the border with Pakistan, will be able to supply up to 18 million Indian homes. Beyond these impressive figures, the size of the project is astonishing, covering an area of 726 kilometers. To put it in perspective, this park is almost the size of all of Singapore and is visible from space. The full $2 billion facility is estimated to be ready by 2026, but commercial operations will begin in the third quarter of 2025. China also continues to build impressive mega projects. The latest addition is the Wangyan Canyon Bridge in Guao Province, which stands 625 meters above the ground, becoming the highest bridge in the world when it opens in June 2025. To put this in perspective, the entire One World Trade Center could fit under this bridge, with over 80 meters to spare, surprisingly. The bridge will cost only $280,000, a fairly low price for a project of this magnitude. In addition to serving as a main crossing through the canyon, the bridge will be a tourist destination with private accommodation, a glass walkway, and the highest jumping bridge in the world. There will also be a visitor center to learn about the construction of the bridge and the history of the region. In the United Arab Emirates, a world-renowned art institution will open a new $1 billion museum in the country's capital. The Guggenheim Abu Dhabi will be the Guggenheim Foundation's first project in Asia, housing a collection of Arabic, Islamic, and Middle Eastern art. The museum will be located on an island near the city center, in a new district, along with other prestigious artistic institutions such as the Louvre and the British Museum. The Guggenheim Foundation is a non-profit organization known as a leader in the collection and preservation of contemporary art. Now we go with the top 20. We head to Germany, to Frankfurt. If that name sounds familiar to you, it is because we have already mentioned it before on the channel. In fact, in last year's version of this video, we mentioned that it would be completed in 2024. However, due to the constant delays in its construction, that still hasn't happened. The Frankfurt project will be a high-end mixed-use complex with a cost of $1,000 billion. The skyscrapers will be located in the city center. The project is currently expected to open sometime next year. with most of the structural works on the 4 towers already completed. The tallest skyscraper in the complex will reach a height of 233 meters, becoming the third tallest building in Germany, passing Pakistan. They have just completed the construction of the longest railway bridge in the country, the Bangabandhu Railway Bridge. It has a total length of 4.8 km over the Hamuna River, connecting the cities of Iran and Tangale. This new bridge will be a great improvement compared to the old and obsolete existing bridge. It will allow the simultaneous operation of 2 trains in opposite directions, and the speed limit will increase from 20 km/h to 120 km/h. Construction of the bridge was completed last November. At a total cost of $1.6 billion, testing is already being carried out, and commercial operations are expected to begin in January. In Sweden, a $1.9 billion research center is scheduled to conduct its first operational tests in 2025. The European spallation source will focus mainly on the production of neutrons, which can be used for various scientific applications. This facility will become one of the most powerful neutron sources in the world, enabling researchers in fields such as materials science, chemistry, biology, and physics to make important scientific advances. One of the main uses of this megaproject will be to obtain precise images of various materials at the atomic level, providing clear new insights into how they form and interact with other objects. Back in India, one of the largest and most populous cities in the world is ready to open its much-needed second international airport. Navi Mumbai Airport aims to relieve congestion at the existing airport in Mumbai, which has struggled to cope with the city's growing demand and population. The new airport is expected to open its doors in March 2025 and can accommodate 25,000 passengers per year. The total cost of the project is estimated at $2 billion, and its capacity is expected to increase to 90 million passengers by 2032. Continuing with transport infrastructure, the small island country of Bahrain is poised to revolutionize its public transport system with a rather ambitious project. The Bahrain Light Rail Network will be a 30-kilometer elevated rapid transit system serving the capital city of Manama and Essos. Surrounding metros. The 2 lines currently under construction are being built with an investment of $2 billion and are expected to accommodate up to 200,000 passengers per day once they open in 2025. There are also plans to expand the metro system with 2 additional lines and the expansion of existing ones. Once fully completed, the Bahrain Metro will even integrate with the Gulf Rail network. Improving the small country's connection to the rest of the Arabian Peninsula. On the other side of the Arabian Peninsula, the Red Sea project in Saudi Arabia is taking shape with 2 main parts of this massive mega project scheduled to open in 2025. The first is Sura Island, an island, naturally dolphin-shaped, located off the coast, which will serve as the center and gateway for the entire marine project network. It is located a few kilometers from the recently opened Red Sea International Airport, which acts as the main international link for the entire mega project. In total, 11 luxury resorts will open on the island in 2025. One total cost of approximately $3,700 billion. In addition, there is the Amala project, a world-class luxury wellness destination on the Red Sea coast. It is planned to open 6 high-end resorts on the site by 2025. Although the official website claims that they are all close to opening, no further news or information has been obtained other than what they themselves mention on their website. So it is prudent to take those opening dates with caution. The next mega project on our list is an ambitious new skyscraper being built in Toronto. With a planned height of 308 meters, it will become the tallest building in the country and the first super tall skyscraper. The tower will feature a mix of luxury condominiums, retail stores, and a hotel. The total cost of the project is at least $2 billion, although construction is more than 85% complete. The opening, scheduled for 2025, has not yet been confirmed due to the rocky history of the construction. The project had to change promoter after the original company defaulted on billions of dollars in loans. There is also the threat of an unrelated lawsuit that could delay it even further. We will see if this skyscraper is completed in 2025 or if it will be part of next year's video. Now, speaking of our videos, if you enjoy our content about mega projects, be sure to subscribe. We have a lot of content planned for 2025 and hope you will join us as we publish more videos. Thank you very much for your support in 2024. Now back to the video. We're heading to Australia. In the heart of downtown Brisbane, a new mixed-use development called Queen's Wharf is being built. This project includes a total of 4 new towers located on a 7-story podium, connected by a huge observation platform called Skydeck, which offers a 360 view of the entire Brisbane skyline. The tallest tower in the development, called Queen Wharf Residence. It has a height of 242 meters. The project also has thousands of apartments, rooms, and even a casino. Construction is already partially completed at a total cost of $2,300 million. The first residents are expected to be welcomed into the development in early 2025. The Facility for Anti-Proton and Ion Research, or simply FER, is an international research center currently under construction in the city of Darmstadt. This center will focus mainly on particle accelerators, like the ESS mentioned above. But unlike the ESS, FR will be more specific in its research objectives and interests, which mainly cover nuclear particle physics and antimatter. One application of this new facility will be the creation of environments that simulate what the interior of supermassive objects, such as neutron stars, is like, providing scientists with an understanding of environments that could only be theorized previously. Some sources indicate that construction of the project will be completed sometime in 2025. With a budget of $2,700 million, although the developers have not yet confirmed the exact date, welcome to the top 10. Kuwait is about to open a new world-class passenger terminal at its international airport, marking a major milestone in the country's efforts to modernize and future-proof its only national airport. The new Terminal 2 is expected to increase the airport's passenger capacity by 25,000 each year. Another objective of this new terminal is to elevate the status of Kuwait International Airport as a potential regional hub, given its strategic position in the Persian Gulf, similar to how Dubai and Doha quickly rose as major airline hubs. An interesting fact about the construction of this project is that it is being carried out with the aim of obtaining LEED Gold certification from the United States Green Building Council, a recognition that indicates that the project has been designed with sustainability in mind. With a cost of $4,300,000, it would be really impressive if they managed to obtain said certification. In the northern United States, a new bridge is about to break a monopoly that has lasted in the region for more than 90 years. The Gordie Howe International Bridge is a new international crossing between Detroit and Windsor, across the Detroit River. This project will serve as an alternative route to the existing Ambassador Bridge, which has been one of the only 2 international crossings in the area. The Gordie Howe Bridge will have more lanes and better connections on both sides compared to the existing bridge. The 2 sides finally connected in June 2024. After 6 years of construction and a cost of $400,000, the bridge is expected to open to the public sometime in 2025. Despite a turbulent geopolitical situation, the long-proposed Grand Alpha port in Iraq is finally on track to receive its first shipments in 2025. Located in a prime location along Iraq's small and only coast in the Persian Gulf, The port is projected to have a capacity of 1,000 tons of cargo every year, becoming one of the largest ports in the entire Gulf. The breakwater created for this port is the longest in the world, with a length of 14.2 kilometers. The first phase of construction, which is estimated to be completed in 2025, will cost just under $5 billion. Two construction phases are currently underway, which are estimated to be completed by 2045, when the port will have a total of 100 berths. Once completed, the government hopes that the port will become a major shipping hub between the Middle East and Europe, bypassing the costly Suez Canal entirely through an extensive national rail network that will connect directly to the port on the coast. In Melbourne, two new 9-kilometer-long rail tunnels are being built under the Central Business District. The Melbourne Metro Tunnel will serve as a new direct connection between two suburbs to the north and south of the Central District, allowing high-frequency connections between both sides of the city without having to pass through the busy center. The Metro Tunnel project, with a cost of $8,600 million. It will also include 5 new metro stations, which will increase the total capacity of the metro system. The project is expected to be completed by 2026. The project contractor announced in 2023 that it would be completed by the following year, 2024. We even covered it in last year's video. However, the tunnel has not yet been opened, but the project is ahead of its original schedule and is now expected to be operational in 2025. Canada will soon be able to efficiently export liquefied natural gas. Coming mainly from British Columbia to its main trading partners in Asia, LG Canada will be a series of infrastructure projects that will allow the production, transportation, storage and export of LNG from the Canadian West Coast. The project includes 2 new processing plants, a 6-kilometer gas pipeline, liquefaction plants and natural gas storage. And a new ship terminal that will connect directly to the rest of the system. The developers of the project aim to open everything by 2025, one total cost of $28 billion, making it one of the most expensive projects in this video. However, it is still unclear whether the city of Jeddah will be able to fulfill its objective. It is about to open its own $16 billion subway system, which has been in the works for more than a decade. The Jeddah Metro will consist of 4 different lines and will have a total of 81 stations spread over 60 kilometers of railway tracks. The project is part of a larger master plan for the city, which aims to increase the share of travelers in public transport from the current 2% to 30%. In addition to the subway, there are plans for a tram line, a commuter rail line, a rapid transit bus system, and a water bus. The Jeddah Metro will connect important parts of the city, as well as King Abdulaziz International Airport. In number 4, we return to China, where in typical fashion of the Chinese construction industry, 3 super tall skyscrapers are scheduled to open in 2025. First is the International Land and Maritime Center, located in Chongqing. This 458-m high skyscraper is the 9th tallest in China and the 18th tallest in the world. The tower was architecturally completed in 2024, and it's currently scheduled to open fully next year. Then we have the Great River in downtown Wuhan, a 400-meter high office building that is currently under construction and is scheduled to be completed in 2025. Finally, the world headquarters of China Merchants Bank will be a 393-meter high skyscraper located in Shenzhen. The structure was completed in April 2024 and will be completed in 2025. The Jeddah Metro is not the only subway system in Saudi Arabia to be completed in 2025. The capital, Riyadh, is also ready to fully open its metro system by the end of the year. The Riyadh Metro consists of a total of 85 stations spread over 6 lines and covering a system of 176 kilometers. As of December 2025, 5 lines have already been opened to the public, with the last line scheduled to begin operations in January 2025. The total cost of the system is estimated at $25 billion. The Sky Tower in Pinnacle Wang Jungle is another super tall skyscraper currently under construction in Toronto. This tower is only 3 kilometers away from the above-mentioned skyscraper, which also competes to be the tallest in Canada. The Sky Tower is planned to be 40 meters taller, with a height of 347 meters. The question of which of the 2 skyscrapers will finish construction first is still up in the air, but it is interesting to see how these 2 different projects are competing for the prestige of being the tallest skyscraper in Canada. Although some sources indicate that the Sky Tower will be completed sometime in 2025, we still can't finally confirm it at number 1. The Trans-Sumatran Toll Highway in Indonesia is, as its name suggests, a toll highway that spans the entire length of the Indonesian island of Sumatra. This road network begins at the northern end of the island, in the city of Banda Aceh, extends to the south. In the town of Bakaugan, the main corridor of the road network will run mostly near the eastern coast of the island, where most of the population centers are located, but there will also be corridors that will connect some of the large cities on the west coast, such as Padang Ibn Kulu in total. The entire toll highway will have a length of more than 2,800 kilometers and will cost up to $33,200 billion, which makes this project the most expensive on our list. As of October 2024, more than 40% of all roads have already been completed, with the rest of the segments scheduled to be completed in 2025. However, another 10% or 300 kilometers of the road, they will still be under construction until 2026 or maybe even longer. Which of these mega projects excites you the most? Which one do you think won't be completed in 2025? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay up to date with more amazing mega projects and other fascinating content, be sure to subscribe to our channel, give a strong like, and share it with someone else. And here we leave you this other video that will also fascinate you.